Hello everybody, Mr. Rome here. Welcome back to the Insula Populi Megacampaign in Europa Universalis 4. In the last episode, we helped Ilkhanate here with their war. So we got that done, and then pretty much as soon as that war finished, then our other ally, Lugia, called us to arms into their war that they were fighting against Saxony, who is also one of our allies. So I had to make a decision as to who we were going to ally with, and so I made the decision to go with Lugia, because they're the larger, more powerful nation. I mean, I could re-ally with Saxony. Maybe I'll hold off on that. But we're now out of that war, so we should be good to go. We're going to have to start working on the Eastern Roman Empire. And we have been slowly building a colony in the New World. And so we're going to keep working on that. All right. Now, we also did get the Colonialism Institution, and I did figure out where that is. That's this button right here on the technology screen. So it is now present, but it is not at a point where we can embrace it yet. Oh, we need 1,500, almost 1,600 ducats to embrace it. Okay. Printing press has not come around yet. Global trade. Okay. So we will let the treasury build up for a little bit. We need a new explorer. The question is, do I go after these guys? Or do I just try and wear down the Eastern Roman Empire first? Right now, they are 1,100 ducats in debt. Ilkhanate is 1,700 ducats in debt. That's not great. I mean, these guys would join. And they'd have way more troops because of England. It's an annoying alliance that they have. Alright, so maybe we do need to go after... these guys. Do I want to do that now? Well, I mean, if I were going to do that... I would want to have more troops on that border. Alright. Born to the border between the Aztec Empire and the Mayan-speaking Yucatan Peninsula, La Malinche was sold into slavery by her family and eventually given to us as tribute. Okay, well, initially... she initially only spoke... Nahuatl and Mayan dialects, but no Iberian. We had an interpreter who spoke Iberian and some Mayan, setting up a relay until she had learned enough Iberian to translate on her own. As translator and active participant in the conquest, La Malinche was so prominent that she was almost invariably portrayed accompanying the conquistadors in native sources. Conquistadors agreed that she was critical to the expedition, with at least one describing her as the second most important contributor after God himself. And I guess I'll take the advisor. Skill 2. I guess I'll go ahead and do that. Alright, just to get some extra points. Alright, I think I am going to go ahead and send a colonist there. I'm gonna train up some more troops. Over here. Add some more troops there as well. Move the fleet to Crete. Peace has declared war on Hellas. Oh, are you guys gonna call me to arms? Eastern Roman Empire has decided to enter a golden era. No. Attacker against Hellas. Well, I think now's the time. Actually, no. Hold off. We're gonna let Heaves finish their war. Alright, so their chance was 10%. Alright, we knocked down the natives. Good. Alright. Do I want to send more troops? I don't think so. I'd like to land in South America if at all possible. Okay. One of the greatest and richest men in Iberia. Bodmilkart. Die without an heir. Bequeath all his wealth to the states. Yeah, we'll take the money. And that means we can embrace the institution. That gets us some admin tech. Excellent. Too many military leaders. Well, too bad. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. Alright, let's transport. Land movement blocked by a hostile fort? What are we talking about? Actually, let's stop here. And see if we can offload. Before fatigue sets in. Alright, with the discovery of the New World, we have entered what looks like our greatest period of prosperity, despite the immense wealth returning to us, allowing Abarban I to finance one of the most outstanding armies in the world. We have not been successful in creating a strong naval force. His attempt to conquer the neighboring states has so far failed miserably. Alright. Well, I mean, we will expand the Navy as needed. Scythia. Decline. Alright, well, Hellas is just gone. Okay. Alright, they're attacking our settlement. Well, a small portion of our population live in cities. Yeah, it tends to improve conditions. That's fine. Alright. Well, let's park the guys here. Local traders demand aid. Captain trades vessels in Madeira have sent the representative of the government describing their home as increasingly lawless land, where piracy runs rampant and ships and ports are routinely raided by privateers. They argue the government has neglected them and are requesting funding to build defenses against the growing threats. This request is not granted. Many feel like they have already lost too much and will take their business elsewhere. Sure. Alright. 1546. And we still have a while. I think we're going to go ahead and declare this war. Yep, do it. Start moving in to lay siege. Okay, so let's go there. Well, there's their army. Actually, let's keep the armies together. Alright, so we knocked out their army. Our miners have hit a massive deposit of gold. Massive amounts of money are flowing into the treasury. 1,100 ducats. Morale of navies, okay. Alright, let's deal with their army first. Alright, well, here's what we're gonna do. If they're just gonna, like, walk around like that, then we will go ahead and lay siege. Ooh. We need a new explorer. Can we not? Alright, let's get them back to the coast. Local traders demand aid. Yep, we'll do that again. Yeah, I really don't want to deal with rebels right now. Did we lose a battle? Efforts to develop, more talk go on, but now some of the settlers have rejected the capital city of the colony and begun establishing a new settlement, quite far from the official Iberian colony. Now people flock to the second settlement, and we are left to split our efforts. I would gain 100 population. Alright, there we go. We smashed that army. Excellent. Okay, we need to at least get a siege complete here. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna start the Golden Era. Alright, we have a new Empress. No. +2 stability should be fine. The Fuggers? We're a peasant family of weavers from Augsburg during the 15th century. Rose through trade and transactions. We'll just gain the legitimacy. England has embraced colonialism. Well, that's a shocker. They've offered a royal marriage, yes. Alright, we have completed the siege of our primary targets. Alright, the clergy of Ohrid requests we fund the construction of a new textile manufactory. They claim that it will be a highly profitable investment, doubling the province's output of wool. The nobility of Majorca urge us to build new army training and recruitment centers in the province. Our supply of high-quality recruits to the army may be made more secure. The prospectors have identified the Windward Islands as a fertile area well suited for colonization. We're not going to colonize there. You know what? We kind of do need the manpower right now. Barracks or training field. Native uprising. Alright, squish it. Now, I don't just want the Naximorum. I want some of the Eastern Roman Empire as well, if I can get my hands on it. Which we're gonna need some serious war score. Colony is self-sustaining. Yep, keep expanding the colony. Okay, so Hughes is out of the war completely. Looks like they weren't doing so well. One of our more prestigious vineyards has shockingly produced a wine of vastly inferior quality. Needless to say, people think less of our country for it. Okay. Alright, let's start gathering our army. Let's see. Young men living in Powhatan are far wilder at heart than those back home in the capital. They often wander from the colony to experience life with the Cherokee, learn their ways, and many yearn to cast aside their home to become wanderers and hunters in the great wilderness beyond the borders. As long as they bring back some furs, yeah, we'll get an extra. Claims the local fishermen have improved their ship designs. Alright. We stack wiped their army? I think we may have stack wiped their army. But we are out of manpower. I think we're going to have to try and sue for peace. Definitely. We're going to have to sue for peace. Yeah, they're trying to draw my army off. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's offer a peace deal. What? Result in their vassalization or annexation. Yeah. Alright. Then we're not, because that is the entire point of this entire war, is to absorb them. So, that is what we're going to do. Alright, it's going to become self-sustaining. Excellent. That's 10,000 troops. We'll get the Stamp Act. Okay. Actually, you guys stay right there. Alright. Let's expand that unit. I was kind of hoping that was going to put the manpower back in the pool, but I guess it doesn't. Oh well. Alright, that siege is complete. Regional nobility challenge Iberia. We'll give them more local autonomy. Alright, we're up to 86% war score. %, war score. $31,000 rebels. Oh, you re-siege it, please. And to fight off their rebels to maintain my occupations. Alright, I think we're gonna have to, yeah, we're gonna have to sue for peace at this point, because You know, I'll take that. Send the demand. Gonna let our manpower recover. Yeah, we'll give them ducats in exchange for favors. Convert a province. Get everybody being cored. Alright, naval attrition minus 25%. Alright. Well, this is where we're going to go ahead and end the episode because we've gotten quite long. That was fairly successful. A little longer than I would have liked, but it's alright. Alright, but for now, we will stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.